One RCMP member is dead after he collided with a moose on Highway 14, approximately 7 kilometers west of Wilkie, Saskatchewan. Police were called to the scene around 2 a.m. this morning. The deceased officer is identified as 38-year-old Constable Derek Pinio of the Wilkie Detachment. Constable Pinio joined the RCMP in August of 2007. The Canadian Forces base in Wainwright got a visit from the Defence Minister today as he announced up to $55 million in expansions. Bart Pediasic has more.
Peter McKay didn't waste any time as he addressed the local forces and media.
I am very pleased to be here today to announce almost $55 million in new investment in a series of infrastructure renewal projects here at Canadian Forces Base Wainwright.
McKay wanted to emphasize the importance of the base to the Canadian Forces and that the expansions will give the facility modernized and spacious training.
This expansion has cemented Wainwright's position as a key contributor to the readiness and the deployability of the Canadian Forces for years to come.
The project consists of 2 brand new buildings and 5 renovations, using contractors from Edmonton and Wainwright. According to the Defence Minister, this will translate to up to 300 new jobs in the area.
Anytime we make a major announcement in the area of this magnitude, I mean, it means employment, it means future growth to our community, and we're very excited about it.
As well, these projects will give the Army the tools they need to get their jobs done.
Often we talk about force multipliers and giving the guys the tools they need, in this case extra floor space, gives them the ability to do more work with less people. So I mean, anything that we can give them that's new will help them out a lot in order to accomplish a mission that they have.
Wainwright was a base where most soldiers who were stationed at Afghanistan were trained.
The last validation before going overseas, and that's the general rule, and that's been that way ever since Afghanistan started. So I mean, if you give this place, I mean, everything it requires to do its mission, I mean, that's where you want it to be.
Bart Pediasic, Newcap News.
A historic moment took place at City Hall today with the raising of a treaty flag between the City of Lloydminster and Onion Lake Cree First Nation. Anna Stanislaw has more.
Many people gathered as one to commemorate past relationships made and to encourage and celebrate new ones. Treaty Number 6 is a bond formed 136 years ago between the Queen and First Nations.
This is just a reinforcement of what we're teaching our kids in grade 3 about the treaty, is that it was a mutually respected, friendly document that talked about a future that was positive.
It's a recognition of the City of Lloydminster, the mayor, the aldermen, and the city themselves that we are on Treaty 6 territory. This is how the boundaries were established many, many years ago. Right from the interior of Manitoba into BC is Treaty 6 territory.
It is not only an opportunity for both sides to continue sharing a rich history, but for economic development as well.
A big part of our economic future and a big part of our relationship as our two communities grow will be to explore places and initiatives that we can do together that would benefit one another and have open and ongoing dialogue.
In any relationship, there has to be communication. There has to be an awareness, there has to be an openness and an understanding. And this is what I see today happening, that we're starting to create more positive awareness with society in general.
Now the treaty spans 5 provinces, and Lloydminster is the first city within the Treaty 6 territories to raise the flag. Both Onion Lake and the city hopes to further strengthen the relationship in the future. Anna Stanislaw, Newcap News.